Hello everyone, you have come to Tata Comic Preview channel. Let read together. Have fun. Bastard, I'm going to kill you. King Junlin was stunned, and then became furious. Yi Junlin? Isn't that the master of Piaomiao Peak of Xiantian sect? Someone reacted and exclaimed. Xiantian sect. Yi Junlin. Chen Xiao, who originally looked indifferent, after hearing these words, his eyes burst out with a cold light that split the sky, and he roared angrily. Unexpectedly, the enemy who killed my father is right in front of me. Yi Junlin touched his nose and said, "What's wrong with you?" Chen Xiao's face was full of murderous intent. "Master of Fonlei sect, you were the one who killed me." "Oh, you mean that evil pen?" I have the impression that he always said that his son has the appearance of becoming an immortal. Are you his? Yi Junlin said tentatively. I am his son. Chen Xiao's eyes were bloodshot and he gritted his teeth. Damn it, it turns out you are that evil son. Yi Junlin looked very surprised. Boom. The terrifying power was like the eruption of a volcano. Chen Xiao was so angry that his whole body was trembling. The anger in his chest suddenly swept through his body, and he roared. I want you to die. Everyone was so frightened that they looked at Yi Junlin as if they were looking at a madman. Dare to anger even the holy son of Yuhua sect? Are you afraid that you are tired of living? King Junlin was stunned, then thought of something, and volunteered, Chen Xingzi, let me catch this guy who doesn't know whether to live or die and hand him over to you. He wanted to take the opportunity to show off and please the most powerful talent in the Yuhua sect. Suddenly, the strong wind tore through the void, and Yi Junlin of the Shannan dynasty rushed towards him. The expression on his face was extremely ferocious, and he roared, Boy, you are going to suffer now. Huh. At this time, a tall and fiery red figure appeared, and the surrounding temperature instantly rose crazily. Hong Qianya stopped in front of King Junlin with a cold face. Hey, where did this beauty come from? King Junlin was stunned, with a burning look in his eyes. Death to me. Hong Qianya raised his hand in disgust and fired a fire attribute magic power. Call. The brilliant flames burned the void, forming extremely twisted ripples. King Junlin's expression changed greatly, and he used all his strength to resist, but in the end, even the Hunyuan hammer was burned to ashes, and his whole body was burned by unknown fire. Heartrending screams echoed throughout the sky. In the shocked eyes of everyone, King Junlin quickly disappeared into ashes, leaving not even the slightest residue. A transformed god died like this? Who took action? There were exclamations. Everyone is guessing the origin of the woman in red. Since when has there been a strong man of this level in our Huangzhou? Ouyang Feng was dumbfounded and felt very complicated in his heart. When he thought about how he had claimed to be the #1 person in the barren state before, he was so ashamed that he wanted to find a crack in the ground to crawl in. It's true that there are people outside the world, and there is a sky outside the world. Fellow Taoist, may I ask your name? Ouyang Feng said loudly. No idea. Hong Qianya ignored him. After killing King Junlin instantly, he walked to Yi Junlin's side and asked for instructions, Master. This scene almost shocked all the monks. That senior is actually Peak Master Ye's disciple? Damn it. This is a god transformation. When did Xiantian sect have a god transformation? Treading the horse, who said before that Master Yi is from Yuanying? Can Yuanying accept the transformation god as his disciple? Come forward and I promise not to beat him to death. The monks in Huangzhou were very excited. This was really a big surprise for them. Xiantian sect, so strong. Ouyang Feng was stunned. In his impression, Xiantian sect was the bottom of the 6 sects in Huangzhou. What happened to this sect during the period of seclusion? Xiao Detzi, you'd better give me an explanation. Ouyang Feng asked the leader of the Moving Mountain sect angrily. If we had known that Xiantian sect was so awesome, why would he want to be in the limelight? Facing the ancestor's question, the leader of the Moving Mountain sect expressed his confusion. Ancestor, I really don't know anything. Rumble. At this time, Su Yonyan and the others led Shantian sect to the scene. Sect Master, you are here, I was about to call you. Yi Junlin said with a smile. Junior brother Yi, do you know what you are doing? Su Yonyan said anxiously, those are people from the Yuhua sect, you'd better run away quickly, we will buy time for you. Yes, Shantian sect will have a chance to recover as long as you are here. You must not let anything happen here. The master of Hidden Sword Peak said solemnly. Yi Junlin smiled, knowing everyone's thoughts. He did not answer directly, but waved his hand. There was a cloud floating in the distance, and a little girl stood on it. She nervously bowed her hands and said, Zhao Ling has met all the seniors. This is? Everyone was surprised. After I solved the problem in Wei State, I recruited a good young lady there. She is the daughter of Emperor Wei, and she has the best water spiritual root. I think it is just right for Tianxiang Peak. Yi Junlin said. The master of Tianxiang Peak's eyes lit up, and the more he looked at it, the more he fell in love with it. Zhao Ling, from now on you will join Tianxiang Peak, please call me master. Master. Zhao Ling is very sensible and performs the apprenticeship ceremony in a proper manner. This little girl is really spiritual. The master of Tianxiang Peak was very happy. I'm very happy to have gained a good disciple. The other peak masters congratulated him. Su Yonyan smiled, then realized what he was doing, stamped his feet anxiously, and said almost madly, Junior brother Yi. Why do you do this again? Do you know the seriousness of the situation? Just when Yi Junlin was about to speak, a terrifying murderous aura enveloped him, making many people in the Shantian sect feel like they had fallen into an ice cellar. You. And you. You all have to pay for my father's life. Chen Xiao's eyes shone with golden light, and he appeared above everyone's heads in a flash. The golden light emanating from his body was like the sun across the sky. Elder Yen, should we take action? An elder asked quietly to the leader, Elder Yen. Because here, he has the highest cultivation level, and he is also the overall leader of the expedition team. Elder Yen waved his hand, this is the Holy Sun's private matter and should be left to the Holy Sun to resolve. Moreover, this ragtag group of people is no match for the Holy Sun. The Holy Sun of the Yuhua sect is destined to be the strongest of the younger generation in the eastern region. He can easily sweep across this desolate land. Yi Junlin, come here and die. Chen Xiao shouted angrily with the momentum of a dragon. Yi Junlin said disdainfully, fighting with labor and management? You are not qualified yet. Xiao Hong, come on. Teach him how to behave. Hear the words. The corners of Hong Qianya's mouth twitched a few times, and he always felt like he was letting the dogs out. But he saw Yi Junlin's methods, and naturally he did not dare to show any disobedience. Whoosh. Hong Qianya's figure rose rapidly, dragging out bright firelight, which was very spectacular like a phoenix rising into the sky. Oh, coward. Chen Xiao sneered. It's just to deal with you, there is no need for master to take action. Hong Qianya said. Looking at this stunning face, even though Chen Xiao had seen all kinds of beauties at Yuamen, they were all impressed by her appearance and temperament. For a moment, he felt compassion and said in a deep voice, you have such strength, why do you need to stay in such a small sect to wait for death? As long as you are willing to surrender, I guarantee that the Yuhua sect will give you good treatment. The monks from all the major forces looked strange, knowing that Chen Xiao had taken a liking to the woman in red. But this condition is indeed very tempting. After all, Shantian sect will be destroyed today, so it is normal to find a way out for yourself. Not interested. Hong Qianya said lightly. Girl, do you really want to stop thinking about it? Chen Xiao looked ugly. He didn't expect the other party to be so decisive. Heard this title. Hong Qianya had a look of disdain in his eyes and sneered, my master is right, your father is a shabi, and you are also a shabi. Hear the words. Green veins burst out from Qin Shao's forehead, and he released a terrifying evil aura all over his body. He said in a cold voice, "Okay, very good, you all will die." Boom. The fist seal containing dazzling golden light shattered the void and punched out fiercely. The surging mana turned into a golden dragon and surrounded it. Hong Qianye made a secret with one hand, and when he flung his sleeves away, the sky was filled with falling firelight, like a meteor shower. Crash. The golden fist mark was instantly annihilated. Chen Shao was a little surprised. The other party defeated his moves so easily? That's it? Hong Qianye was disdainful. Don't be too proud, this is just the beginning. Chen Shao's face was full of anger, and his whole body was covered with blazing golden light. It was like a powerful sun standing across the sky, making people fearful. The state of perfect spiritual transformation is undoubtedly revealed. Boom, boom, boom. The crisscrossing golden fist seals were like countless suns emerging, releasing an overwhelming sense of oppression. So strong. Ouyang Feng's face was filled with shock. Under such a level of attack, he would be beaten to a pulp in the first round. Not to mention him, even the god-transforming monks from the outside world were frightened by Qin Shao's killing move, and they felt fear from the bottom of their hearts. The Holy Sun is indeed extremely talented. This top-level sun god fist, combined with his immortal sun body, will probably cause disaster even for those in the ordinary fusion realm, let alone the instant kill of the god. Elder Yen smiled. A shocking explosion sounded, and the sky was shattered for thousands of miles. "Humph, you forced me to do this." Chen Shao sneered. The next second, the smile froze on his face and his pupils shrank into needles. In front of me, I don't know when, a colorful flame lotus appeared, its petals blooming. Hong Qianye was in it, unscathed, looking at Chen Shao with eyes full of teasing. How is that possible? Chen Shao was shocked. He relied on this move to directly defeat the true disciples. Invincible in the same realm. As a result, the other party actually blocked it? I don't believe it, I have the power to become an immortal. I am invincible. Chen Shao roared, wildly activating the sun immortal body, and an even more terrifying power erupted from his body. In an instant. With unparalleled momentum, he blasted away through the air. Frog at the bottom of the well, I will show you what it means to be invincible in the same situation. Hong Qianye sneered, suddenly having an evil thought in his heart, he decided to completely destroy the dignity of the other party in his own way. Facing Qin Shao's fierce offensive, Hong Qianye remained calm and used his hands to detect every move. There was a roar in the sky, as if the sky was about to fall. The two sides are like light and shadow intersecting in a dazzling way, and the energy flow generated in the middle is like a hurricane tearing through the surrounding void. How come? The more Qin Shao fought, the more frightened he became. He always felt that all his moves were easily resolved by the opponent, just like punching cotton with no effect. I have never seen this kind of combat experience and reaction in Yuhua sect. How can a small sect like Shantian sect, have such a disciple? Chen Shao was beaten until he doubted his life. What he didn't know was that he was actually facing a big boss who had already been on the road to cultivating immortality, step by step from an unknown person to a giant in the demonic way. That kind of experience accumulated over many years, as well as the reactions that form muscle memory, and the sensitive battle thinking, are simply not comparable to that of a fledgling from the Feather Gate. That's because you're too weak. Hot chick. Hong Qianye sneered, found the gap accurately, and charged up a palm, the wind of the palm rolling like a heat wave. Puff. Chen Shao vomited blood and flew hundreds of feet backwards. His eyes were full of confusion and confusion. The new generation of saint sons of the Yuhua sect was suppressed by the disciples of the Shantian sect. An uproar broke out from all sides. Elder Yan, this. The elders were stunned. Elder Yan's face was ugly. This slap hit the faces of the entire Yuhua sect. Is this Shantian sect definitely a small sect? Why is any disciple so fierce? Holy Sun. Don't doubt yourself. You are the top genius chosen by the Yuhua sect. You have the appearance of becoming an immortal. Elder Yan said in a deep voice. This holy son has the appearance of becoming an immortal. Chen Shao murmured to himself. The Taoist heart that was about to collapse became intact again. His gaze became more determined. I haven't lost yet. Chen Shao looked up to the sky and screamed, his eyes bursting with golden light that cracked the sky. His body was like glazed divine gold, with a brilliant treasure glow, as if it was shrouded in a scorching sun, with thousands of fierce rays of light. The sun is shining brightly across the sky, burning everything in the sky. Suddenly, a horrifying heat energy gathered and was firmly locked on Hong Qianya's body. Childish. Hong Qianya despised Chen Shao and regarded him as incompetent and furious. Die to me. Chen Shao roared. A golden beam of light about 100 feet wide penetrated the sky and enveloped the broken void. The junior-level magical power, solar eclipse. Chen Shao has already mastered this technique, which is difficult for even the powerful masters of the combined body realm to comprehend. Coupled with the stimulation of the sun immortal body, it is more than enough to blast and kill in the early stages of the combination. I have to say. Chen Shao is really very strong, and he is definitely the top genius in the eastern region. This kind of person, even if thrown into the central territory, would still be extremely famous. Pity. He was so unlucky that he met Hong Qianya. A true immortal who respects cultivation, possesses immortal-grade fire spiritual roots, and has also practiced supreme skills that are extremely suitable for him.